No. No. That's better. Yeah, baby. Okay, we're about to get started. What the hell? Ted Cruz, can you take a seat? We're about to get started.
Oh, sorry, Mr. President, the Donald. I was just checking out these AK-47s we're handing out to school children. It'll keep them out of harm's way, and the poor students can cook themselves bacon for breakfast.
Very good, Ted. I'm glad to see that you're working on something positive.
I'm confused. Why did you name me to this cabinet?
Because you're a fat pig. By the way, we're changing the name of the Department of Agriculture to the Department of Fat Pigs. Kim Kardashian, can you come over here by me and stick your ass out so I have a place to set my water bottle? Ted's got bacon grease and shell casings all over the table.
Sure, Mr. President, the Donald. Can I take a selfie?
Kim, really? With all your talent, you can do anything you set your ass to.
Thank you, Mr. President, the Donald. I'll tweet it.
And culture, did you get that wall built yet?
Around Mexico?
No, around Rosie. Of course around Mexico.
Mr. President, the Donald, this is only our first meeting and I haven't had time yet to work on the wall.
Really, Ann? Really? We've known for 3 years that we would be here today, and you haven't even started working on it.
Mr. President, the Donald, you were only elected 3 months ago and you took office yesterday.
And really, I don't need people on the Donald Celebrity Apprentice cabinet who always come up with excuses.
But, Mr. President, the Donald.
And you're fired. She's right, Mr. President, the Donald. You were only elected 3 months ago and you took office yesterday. Okay, Ann, you can stay, but only if you get on your knees and beg.
Abde Uda Awesome Turbo Tattoo Kim Jong-un on me tail foreskin.
I never understand a damn word he says, but I like him. I really do.
Mr. President, the Donald, he say he got a turbo tattoo off of me on his foreskin.
Okay, what the hell did he just say?
Mr. President, the Donald, Dennis got a terrible tattoo of Kim Jong-un on his pee-pee, you betcha.
Huh?
I got a tramp stamp of you, Mr. President, the Donald, you betcha.
You're fired.
Me, Mr. President, the Donald? Why, you betcha?
Not you, Stewie.
What the deuce?
Quite frankly, Stewie, you're just a little bit too gay.
Fired by the guy who named Mexico his Secretary of Housing and Urban Development?
And what is wrong with that, you animated punto? Right. With Mexico here, it makes it easier to bill him for the wall. Actually, we'll just take it out of his paycheck. Okay? You're fired. You're in America now, Mexico. Speak American.
Mr. President, the Donald, can I cook some more bacon?
No, Ted. Right now I want you and Ann to go down to Mexico and build a wall around it. Mr. President, the Donald, you just fired Mexico. Right. I liked him. I really did. But he was sending in rapists. Some of him, I suppose, are good people. Obama, go give weapons to Iran.
Mr. President, what the
What?
Mr. President, the Donald, what the
That's better.
Mr. President, the Donald, with all due respect, What in the hell's going on around here?
What do you mean, Barack Hussein Obama, who was born in Puerto Rico and has a birth certificate?
I was born in Hawaii.
Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Guam. I knew it was one of those states. I'm glad you're working on something positive, Barack. I really am.
I mean, why in the hell is Cruz cooking bacon with a machine gun in the White House?
What do you mean, Barack Hussein Obama? What do you have against bacon? Are you prejudiced? Are you a radical Muslim?
No, I like bacon. I usually cook in a pan on a stove. But whatever. Exactly what am I doing here?
What do you mean, Barack Hussein Obama? Are you prejudiced? Do you think a black man has no place in the White House?
No, I was the president for 8 years. I just want to know what you want me to do here. And please don't use my middle name.
Ah, so you don't like it either. Well, I'll tell you, it's very simple. With you here, it'll be easier to repeal Obamacare.
What? Why in the hell would I want to do that?
Well, the name, quite frankly, I think it's boring. And I think the American people think it's boring. And Mexico, some of them good people think it's boring.
It's called Obamacare, and quite frankly...
Barack, enough, okay? Enough. You can just go and do what I told you to do and build a wall around Ethiopia.
Ethiopia? What do you want to build a wall around Ethiopia for?
I want to keep them out too. They're sending in jaywalkers. They're sending in people who don't renew their plates on time. Some of them, I suppose, are good people.
Wait a second. I thought Barack was sitting in that empty chair.
Mr. President, Donald, can I cook some more bacon now?
Yeah. Wow, I understood him that time. No, Ted. No. Like I said, I want you and Dennis to build a wall around Japan. Can somebody just build a wall? I mean, what does it take to get a simple wall built around Norway?
I can build a wall around South Korea, Mr. President Donald.
Finally, somebody who can get something done. Thanks, Kim. I'm glad you're doing something positive. I really am. Now go. Go build a wall around France.
Mr. President Donald, many of these countries you want to build a wall around are our allies.
What do I care what they are? They're sending in illegally downloaded music. They're sending in matzo balls. Some of them, I suppose, are good matzo balls. Now go. Build a wall around Brazil. Joan Rivers, will you build me a wall around Cuba? Joan Rivers, are you there? I need you to build me a wall around Boise.
She's dead, Mr. President Donald. She died in 2014. We told you that, but you had us dig her up anyways.
Really? Is that true? Is that true, Joan?
She's dead, Mr. President Donald. Can't you see her rotting corpse?
No, I couldn't tell. Is that true, Joan? Are you dead? Well, quite frankly, Joan, I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Being dead is no excuse for not getting things done. Joan, you're fired. We've got a lovely fruit basket for you on your way out.
Great Scott! I'm back in 1955 again. I feel like I'm at the Colgate Comedy Hour featuring Abbott and Costello.
Who's on first?
What's the guy's name on first?
No, what's on second?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about him. Jesus, Jim, you sound like Obama.
Hey! Oh, Mr. President, Donald, some of the boys want to know how we're supposed to deport 11 million illegal immigrants and their American-born children.
Geez, Jim. First of all, they're illegal aliens, Jim, okay? Aliens.
Aliens, like from Star Wars?
No, Jim, like from Mexico. And France. They're sending in mimes. Some of them, I suppose, are good mimes. And there's 30 million of them. 30 million illegal alien mimes, Jim. All trapped behind an imaginary glass wall. 30 million. Let's do like the great Ronald Reagan said, Mr. Gooberstoff, build me a real wall.
Okay. How do I deport them, boss?
Geez, Jim. Management, okay? Management, Jim. You're the director of the FBI. You should know what management is.
Oh, where should we start?
Geez, Jim, I don't know. Why don't you start by looking for aliens? You know, aliens. If they don't look like they belong, boom, they're gone. Start with that guy who wrote that stupid Christmas song, Fleas on My Dog.
Well, I'm unfamiliar with that song.
Come on, you know. Fleas on my dog. Fleas on my dog. I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas. Fleas on my dog.
Bah! I believe that's Feliz Navidad.
Right, that's what I just said. Fleas on my dog.
Feliz Navidad.
Yes, Jim, I know. Fleas on my dog. Why do you keep repeating the name of the song?
The name of the song is Feliz Navidad.
What's the matter with you? Fleas on my dog. Fleas on my dog. Enough already. Go get Julio Iglesias.
Oh, you mean Julio Iglesias?
Yes. Go get Horatio Stephanopoulos.
Okie doke.
That's it for this episode of the Donald Celebrity Apprentice Cabinet. Join us next time when I consult with David Duke over our immigration plan. We're making America great again.
Some people got to have it. Some people really need it. Listen to me, y'all.
Yeah, baby.